a lot of work, it needs a lot of investment. We're committed to it, and we shall make it work. We have not failed in any of our enterprises. On the issue of, you touched on my closeness to His Excellency the President. I was closer to Uhuru Kenyatta than I am to Ruto. I was closer to Mzee Raila, who was a guest of honor at my daughter's wedding in Tanzania. He flew in to Dar es Salaam to attend my daughter's wedding and came back after the wedding the same night. So I have been friends, and I'm friends with a lot of people, past, present, all the neighboring countries, because I believe in relationships. Those are personal relationships, they have nothing to do with commercial considerations. I'm very close to the leadership in Zambia, I'm very close to the leadership in Uganda, I'm close to leadership all around our region. And that's exactly what I've been emphasizing, that in order to build a stronger East African community, you need to build relations. Businessmen of my stature need to have relations with everybody, including the leadership of every country. So just be assured that Ruto is not my first leader in Kenya to be friends with, or I would not even say friends, but somebody who knows me and I know him. Leaders of the past are also friends of mine. The man who invited me to come invest in Kenya was Uhuru Kenyatta. He called me up and said, come and invest in Kenya. And I got all my licenses of my Taifa gas in Mombasa during his presidency. All the licenses granted to us to build that big terminal in Mombasa were given to us by Uhuru Kenyatta and not by Ruto. So we are friends with Ruto, we are friends with Raila, we are friends with the late Raila. I'm sorry to say, he's no longer with us, and so on and so forth. So that's to answer your question there. I think these were the questions you asked. And
Kenya, Tanzania
rivalry. Nimepuuza hilo swali. I decided to ignore that question because I think we complement each other. We complement each other. We are not rivals. For those that think we're rivals are being trivial. They're trivial. It is the unity and the cooperation of Tanzania and Kenya that makes us strong. Kenya alone is not as strong as you think if it didn't have the cooperation with Tanzania and Uganda and Rwanda. It's that cooperation, it's that unity, that strength that makes you strong. Not the rivalry. Wakenya inabidi mbadilike kidogo. So many alama za nyakati. We are strong together. We complement each other. What you don't have, we have. What we don't have, you have. And together we will build a much stronger economy if we look at the region as one. Mwanze kuamini kwamba Kenya sio mkubwa kuliko wenzake wote, ni we are equals here. And there is no rivalry. Kenya has more investments in Tanzania than Tanzania has investments here. You said Tanzanians are buying things in Kenya. You know how many Kenyan companies are in Tanzania? All of them. There's probably $2.5 billion, $3 billion of investments in Tanzania today. There's hardly $200 million of investment from Tanzania to Kenya. So Kenyans need to understand that the strength of Kenya is through the cooperation with its neighbors. we make Kenya great, and Kenya makes Tanzania great. And together we should make East Africa great again. Do we understand each other? We need to change our mindset. Times have changed. Times have changed. We're no longer big brother and someone who is a nobody. We are equals. And we need to live with the reality of today and tomorrow, where we need to see the strength of us being together and not being separate. We are not rivals. We complement each other. Let's have that in the mindset of the Kenyans. We're a big population. You're a big population. You have things that we don't have, and we have a lot of things that you don't have. So together, with Uganda and Rwanda and Burundi, we can be a very serious bloc that can grow from strength to strength through cooperation. In Tanzania, we don't look at, oh, yule Mkenya amekuja kuinvest hapa. No, no, no. All your banks are there. All your insurance companies, we hardly have Tanzanian insurance companies. We hardly have Tanzania. They're all Kenyan banks, insurance companies from Kenya, and so on and so forth. Even this media that we're talking about today, Nation Media Group was my partner in 2003. I invited NMG to Tanzania, and I gave them majority shareholding. It's a Kenyan company, was it not? I invited Nation Media Group to Tanzania in 2003 and say, NMG, come and take majority shares in the biggest media company in Tanzania. So you should not find it strange that a Tanzanian now comes to Kenya and say, okay, I want to buy something. You should be very happy about that. You come there and we come here. We go to Uganda, Ugandans come to Kenya, Ugandans go to Tanzania. This is how we build a strong East Africa. The mindset in Kenya should change. They need to understand that we need equity in this relationship. You can come and invest in Tanzania. We should be allowed to come and invest in Kenya. Ukiona mtu anatoka China, anatoka India, Uingereza is fine, but the Tanzanian is a problem. No, you shouldn't be like that. A lot of trade. I think Tanzania and Kenya are the biggest trading partners. You supply a lot of goods to Tanzania, we supply a lot of goods to Kenya. This is how we build our economies. We allow Kenyans to come invest in Tanzania. You should allow Tanzanians to come invest in Kenya. At the moment, Kenyans are huge investors in Tanzania. And Tanzanians are a minuscule in Kenya. We need more Tanzanians to come to Kenya and invest. We need more Ugandans to come here. So let's try and wake up to the new times where we're all equals. We all treat each other with respect, and we all understand that we need to work together to build a stronger East Africa. That's how you build a stronger Kenya. That's how I'll build a stronger Tanzania. Stronger Kenya, stronger Kenya, stronger Tanzania, stronger Uganda, stronger Rwanda is what will make us tick. That's what will make us grow into a serious economy. That's how we can create jobs in Kenya and in Tanzania, by being together and working together and cooperating. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Stanley Nyerengita from TV47, Leland Cape Media. There are claims that a senior government official is behind the sale. Could you clarify and just clear the air on this particular case?
Thank you. Bwana Stanley, I think I've explained myself. We are a business enterprise for many, many years. We invest in various industries. I have been in the media business for more than 26 years. I've explained it all. I invest where I see there's an opportunity and there's a return to my investment. This is not different. So I do not want to dignify that question with an answer other than that this is a business of ours. We have invested because we've seen an opportunity. And let me say this. When I invited His Highness in 2003 to come and invest in Tanzania with me through NMG, and he took up the majority shareholding. When I was selling the rest of the shares in 2006, I did say one thing to him. I said, anytime you want to exit media in East Africa, please consider me as an interested party. And he said to me, I shall bear that in mind. So I think that that tells you that this intention to get involved in the media in Kenya dates back many, many, many years ago. Just like we even looked at the Standard in, I can't remember now, but almost 15 years ago, to try and see if we could buy. And I spoke to the old man, and we had several meetings, but we didn't get far. The discussions broke down. So my intention to come and invest in Kenya media has been there for a very, very long time. It's not something that came up yesterday or day before yesterday. It goes as far back as 2006 when I was selling the majority of my shares to the Aga Khan and asking him that anytime, any day he wishes to exit the media industry in East Africa, I'll be very keen to invest. And I think this is a result of that discussion in 2006. Thank you very much.